Darren Hunter here, and I'm with the one, the only Tom from Virtual Tours Creator. And Tom, we've been talking about the amazing virtual tours that you do, but today we're talking about photo enhancement, and that's just, it's more than just making the sky, you know, the blues bluer and the green grass greener. All the enhancement things that can be done to property marketing photos to pimp them up, make them look absolutely amazing, because a tenant's decision to look at a property online, 90% is visual. So you've got to be able to impress visually. Plus, if you show your photos to property owners and show them the sort of marketing you're going to do, if they're going to sign up with you, they're going to be so impressed, and so much better than the boring iPhone photos taken with the agents down the road of toilets and passages and inside built-in robes and things that just don't matter. So Tom, over to you. Show us how the magic works.
Hello, everyone, again. I'm excited to see you guys, and this time talk about the photo enhancement services that we just launched. I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to jump straight into it. So we have probably 4 months ago launched a full photo editing service. It's all inside of the Virtual Tours Creator platform. Whether you create virtual tours with us or not, you can just register, create an account, and jump straight into it. So we're going to start with simple photo enhancement. You know, how many times you don't have the budget for professional photography? Then if you don't, you can take the photos with your phones, and then you can send them to us, and we're going to make them look unified like professionals do. So all the walls are going to have the same color, white balance. We can fix the sky. If it was overcast, make it beautiful and blue, so you can have proper professional marketing materials. And it starts at $1.95 per photo. I'm going to show you what we can do. You also don't even have to hold your phone straight, because we're going to straighten up your photos if they are a bit crooked. If it was overcast with white skies, we can turn it into such a beauty with a sky, and crank up the colors a bit more. Same in here. I was talking about the white balance. You can see how the bathroom looks on the left-hand side before, laundry, and then on the right-hand side. And in the background, you can even see we fixed the lawn. And also, obviously, some of you don't want to exaggerate. We don't have to fix the lawns. We can leave them as they were, but making sure all the walls look the same, or there's not too much shadows on the buildings. This is what we can do for $1.95, including GST, on every single photo of yours. How good is this one with the view through the window? Darren, are you watching this? Yes, you are.
I'm right here, mate, and really enjoying. It's just so good, isn't it? I mean, you can take average photos and turn them into professional looking photos. I mean, I get it, some properties, you know, look like a pig, and you can really dress up, make it look better without changing the photo. We are enhancing, not changing, and staying within the bounds of you know, legalities, and not misrepresenting the property. I think that looks excellent.
Yes. So this is the example of the photo enhancement. Now, once you, and we can do it both on normal photos, but for those that have the virtual tours, we can enhance your 360 photos. So we can exchange the sky and do all those things on the 360 photos. But I'm not going to get into too much detail on this one. And then the twilight. This is what we are doing with one of the club members, Radhika. Radhika is doing those photos probably, I don't know, once a week, changing the day to dusk. You don't have to wait for the evening. We're going to change the sky from daylight, from blue to some evening skies. You have quite a few to choose from. We're going to turn on the lights inside of the house and outside. So this is just a few examples of what we can do.
That's great.
So you decide what kind of sky you like. This is your twilight or day to dusk. And we do this for $10. That's going to save you a lot of time. Now, the very important thing that we get, I didn't really know that it's so important for you guys until we started doing this. How many times do the tenants not prepare the property for you to take some photos if you have to release it? And it's just a mess. That's why we've got the object removal. So for $10, we can remove pretty much everything out of this room, not only the kids' toys and also whatever is in the backyard. We can even remove furniture. So for $10, you can have a squeaky clean room ready for anything.
That's $10 is the cleanest, that's the quickest and cheapest cleaning job I've ever seen. That's
yes.
awesome.
That's
really good.
I was thinking about doing this to my house when my wife tells me to clean up, I'll just send it up for $10. Oh, these are the examples from my customers. Just remove everything, Tom. There you go. Ready to go, ready for listing, ready for virtual staging. Because not only we can remove all the clutter or the old furniture, but we can show you how the property is going to look like. And this is gold. We have so many customers starting to order that virtual staging. Obviously, we can do it in normal 2D photos and 360s. And I'm going to show you the 360 is going to blow your mind away. On normal photos for $29 from an empty room that you send to us, we put any kind of furniture. You just choose whether you want modern, traditional, beachside, whatever you like.
That's
and you can fill up the room and just make it presentable and put people's imagination into work, because it's hard to really imagine how this average looking bedroom is going to look like when you're going to put your bed in. Yeah,
that was great.
Now, but this is something fantastic. So in 360, this is just normal tour done with an iPhone, empty hallway, empty living room. For $59, we can stage as far as you can see. So you got the living room, balcony, kitchen.
Tom, let me just interrupt here for everybody, because we're not talking really about virtual tours today, but Tom can be doing this for you as well. And all you need is an iPhone. There is an attachment that Tom supplies with some basic training. Tom, my 70-year-old agent principal had to go and take property marketing photos of my property. And it was the very, very first tour that he did after training straight with you. And he did it so easy. A 70-year-old guy, he's tech challenged. And he did a great job on my property. I was really, really happy with it. So make sure for the virtual tours, using an iPhone with a simple attachment, instead of buying expensive Matterport cameras or anything like that, speak to Tom. Sorry, back over to you.
Absolutely. Well, to do that staging in 360, yes, you're going to need a virtual tour. And then from this, how many people are watching us? Do you know? Drum roll, bang. To that.
That's awesome, isn't it?
So living room. Look, there's also balcony, and this little area, we even put the fridge in, because you always have the photos without the fridge. How much better does it make it look like? And a whole dining area. And all this for $59. Yeah, and you don't have to stage the whole house. If you have a 7-bedroom, 2-story house, you just stage the main areas which are important for your listing. And if we're going to go to the main bedroom, so that's how it looks like when we got the photos. Empty wardrobe, nothing really special, but then you put your imagination on, and then that's how it looks like. You can even put the clothes in the wardrobe. So that's virtual staging. But this one is a super exciting one. I classify it as virtual staging, but it's virtual renovations. And this is a house somewhere in Upper Coomera on the Gold Coast. And, there's a huge space in here that you can show. What could you have here? And if you tell your customers, you can put a swimming pool in, when that was a sales one, how would it look like? It would look like this.
King! Amazing.
Ta-da!
Tom, you are a magician.
There you go. That's what we do all day, every day. And I think it can make a huge difference on your listings. And the customers that do it with us tell us that, one, they list the properties not only faster, because thanks to virtual tours, but when they staged, they list them at a higher prices than the guys next door.
Because they visually look amazing and they attract more people.
They attract tenants that
brings in that better quality client. Of course, everyone, we're into enhancing photos, not changing them. I think that was quite a great pull trick there, but it's all about making your photos look better, more presentable, to impress people more. And once you show the before and after shots to your prospective clients that this is how we're going to market your home, a lot of people still don't know about photo enhancing. They're going to be really, really blown away and impressed. Better than going with the agency down the road that's still doing crappy photos on their phone with not any thought or anything like that and making them look ugly.
Yes. So, and this is just this example that I'm showing you is a 360 photo that was taken during the IGT bootcamp on the Gold Coast. Wow. Ingrid Dalton approached me and she said, Tom, can I borrow this device? And I said, yes. And I showed her in 5 minutes how to do a virtual tour of a property. She drove to Upper Coomera, and in 2 hours, she was back with a finished virtual tour. There was a slight problem. The tenant didn't clean up the house, as you can see on the left, full of rubbish. And then outside, there was a whole rack of super sexy lingerie. So she said, Tom, can you remove that? Because this is not acceptable. I said, yes, we can. And the next day we came back with that. So you've got before and after. That's what we can do. And
that's good. So you can get rid of the embarrassing things or things that look detracting, just to make the property photos look professionally presented online to get the interest in the property. So that's awesome. That's just amazing what you can do these days. And it looks quite acceptable. We're not breaking the law. We're not misleading people. We're simply enhancing.
And also, if you don't want to see the creepy person in the inside of the bathroom because you forgot to hide behind the wall, we can remove you and recreate the view behind you. Yeah?
That's amazing. That's great.
Yes, and all the little things that people leave in the houses behind. So this is all in a nutshell, and all this inside of the VTC portal. When you're going to create your account, you can see that's your virtual tours here, small volume tours, and next to that is the photo editing tab. Obviously, when you're going to register, you give us a call. We're going to train you on everything, how to do it from A to Z. Yeah, I would love to hear who in the group that's watching it, is doing their own photography, and whether they enhance their photos or not. Maybe you could have a chat, because there's definitely a way to make those listings more interesting. And if you're going to go there and you go show offers, you can just upload your photos and you get the first photo for free. So you can try first for free. You just upload them and we'll fix them for you at no charge, just to show you what we can do. That's
great. I'm really blown away. Well done for this service. I think it's magic, and it is magic. And everyone, at the end of the day, it's all about property marketing. Owners want to get the best rent, best tenant, the fastest possible time by using enhanced photography, by doing virtual tours. You are tapping right into what the prospective client wants. You start doing this, putting it into place. They want you, they will ignore your competition, and they will pay your fees. One of the best points of difference out there is Tom. Tom is an awesome point of difference. It's going to make you money. So make sure you get in contact with Tom. Look at the photo enhancement, look at the virtual staging, look at the virtual tours. Tom, what's the easiest way to get in contact with you?
Oh, it's probably to give me a call on my mobile on 0468 638 900, 0468 638 900, or just simply go to virtualtourscreator.com.au, and there's a lot of buttons, just to book in the info session with me. Choose the time that's convenient for you during whatever day, and I'll be there waiting for you either on Zoom or over the phone.
You're always on time, Tom. But of course, go to virtual tours, that's plural, virtual tours creator.com.au, and Tom will be able to help you out. And what can I say? The offices that we know Tom is working with are raving. They just rave. There's one office in Sydney that we know about, and she's now stopped doing professional photography altogether, just doing only virtual tours. If you think about it, photos are simply a snapshot of a tour. So why just have a part when you can have the full? And this is where people are going, Tom. This is going to be, I think virtual tours are going to be the normal in a few years. We can only hope so.
I hope so. Thank you very much, guys. And yes, please don't be shy to ask any questions. I'm here to help.
All right. Well, thank you, Tom. And thanks, everyone. Make sure you get in contact with Tom.